Hello everyone, Ranjitha here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here with a card tutorial showing how you can use your border dies in a unique way to create fun backgrounds for your cards. Before we move on further, if you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and tap on the bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So let's get started. Firstly, I'm starting with a piece of white cardstock and trimming it down to a size of 12 inches by 6 inches, and I then will be folding it in half so that I will get a square card which measures 6 inches by 6 inches. This will form my card base. Next, I am taking a piece of cardstock that measures 5 inches by 5 inches. This blue cardstock will be my base or my background and is the focal point for today's card. Next, I am taking my sizzix border die and placing it on one side of the cardstock and running it through my die cutting machine. It creates a pattern like this. Next, all I will be doing is repeating the same step until I cover all my cardstock with these wavy patterns created with my border dies. This is how it turned out. I really liked how this simple border die could create such a beautiful background. Then I've cut out 2 banner pieces and layered it over. And I've also cut out some die cuts using this stamp and die set. These little pieces mimicked my waves and I wanted a boat over it. Once I'm done with my die cutting, all I'm doing is now stamping my images in coordinating colors onto these die cuts that I have done. I'm using my Memento ink and my archival ink for stamping the images. Now I'm going ahead and using my Distress Oxide inks and slightly shading the edges of this white die cut. It's a very simple step, but I thought it will bring all my pieces together and kind of color coordinate them, and also added a little interest to this plain white piece. I've die cut and stamped the board image, but then I thought the die cut will be too big for my white banner die cut. So I'm stamping the image directly on this once again. For the sentiment, I am writing it down myself using this embossed pens from Ranger. This pen is very helpful, especially when you do not want to invest too much on your sentiment stamps. All you can do is write down your sentiment yourself with this pen and then emboss it. Other than this, there are many other uses for these pens. In future, I will come up with a video of load of techniques you can do with these little pens. I'm brushing off the excess embossing powder. I haven't used my static tool, so I have slightly had my embossing powder sticking in places where I didn't want it to. So I'm just brushing it off with a dry brush. and then I'm heat embossing this sentiment. Once I was completely done with all the other stamping and die cutting, I thought I'll trim down my card base a half an inch because I was having too much of white space around my border and I didn't want to repeat the whole process again. So I'm trimming down my card base to 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Now I'm going ahead and putting up the card together by adhering all the pieces with my liquid adhesive. For the banner die cut and the sentiment, I'm using some foam adhesive just to bring it apart from my background and give it some more interest. That's it, my card is almost done. You can see the close-ups of the card here. I hope I was of some inspiration to you and you liked how I use my border dies to create this fun and unique background. This card will be a perfect gift for the men in your life as this makes a beautiful masculine card. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing to my channel to get notified of more such card and craft making videos. Also do follow me on my social media where I share my work with you. The links are given in the description below. Thank you.